Call this meeting to order. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes. Fireman.
Here.
Madam Brown. Preston. Baker. Here. Eva Joyce Blair.
Here.
Tim Brennan.
We're all here. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? That was quite a meeting that we had last month. I didn't realize it until you started reading all the minutes. I mean, it happens and you go, oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Right, yeah.
I would like to make a motion to accept the minutes as presented for last month's meeting.
I'll second that.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay.
All right, good morning. I don't really have any flyers because we're kind of at an in-between point between wrapping up summer and getting ready for our fall programming, but I will give a little sneak peek of what's coming in September, and then I'll probably repeat it at the next board meeting. But anyway, dates of note. Tomorrow is our Wednesday afternoon book club, and we'll be reading Florence Gordon. Score workshop continues on throughout the summer, very impressive. Just a reminder, our next Friends meeting will be on September 10th at 6:30. The social media marketing workshop is also meeting every Thursday from 12:30 to 2 o'clock, and that's still going strong. Just a reminder, we're having a mini book sale Monday, August 27th to Wednesday, August 29th. And so just because we are running out of space in the back, we've stopped accepting donations because I can't find the staff in the back room right now. So,
Pardon, did you say September 11th?
For what?
Oh, what?
Friends?
Friends.
Oh,
Friends,
September.
excuse me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
So I'm thinking, I have the 11th down, but that's,
right?
No.
Monday, right?
no, the 11th is the next board meeting.
Oh,
Pardon
okay.
me.
Yeah, it's going to be a good
Half
week.
Okay, Friends, okay.
So, no,
Thank
it's
you.
okay. No.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Anyway, mini book sale day. And minium is the key word.
When is the setup?
Setup will be on Thursday the 24th, and takedown will be on August 30th.
I know they have a sign-up, Jeannie. I'll wait and see what's open, and then
You're always welcome to do a pop-in.
Okay,
I'll
yes.
take the shift that they
Take that.
cover.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. So anyway, that's what's happening. Just a sneak peek of what's ahead, and on September 17th, I'm going to have amazing vintage pop-up books. Maureen Young is going to bring her collection of antique pop-up books and show us that. The Friends of the Library are going to have a Yoga for All Ages program on Monday, September 24th. And then on Saturday, September 29th, The Gift and Beauty of Birds, one of our local Clawson patrons will be doing a presentation of the variety of beautiful photographs she's taken of local birds. Sign up for preschool Storytime and Tot Time starts this week, and that will start the week of September 11th for both. And then we'll have Lego at your library on September 22nd, Saturday. And then dinner and a movie with Peter Rabbit. Not actually, he won't be there, but the movie's Peter Rabbit on Wednesday, September 26th, so in the evening. So it's going to be a very busy fall, but that will be good because that will keep us off the streets of Clawson. So, and again, so no flyers yet. They're all at the printers. So we're on standby, but I do have our stats, thank you, for children's program stats for July 2018. I'm going to take a sip of something here. Preschool story time, 66 in attendance. Tot time, 127. Lego Rocks, 22 attended. Rocks Rock, 38 attended. Sounds of Science, 29. Popcorn and Pages Book Club, 12. Clawson Rocks Painting Party, 40. School of Rock Movie, which we shared with adults, also 2 attended that were kids. Donut Decorating, 6. Family movie night, 20 attended. DIY slime lab, we did put tarps down over the just cleaned floor. Thank you DPW for that. 10, pause to read, we had 19 attend, and music and movement 21. So for a total of 412 youth attended our July programs for July.
That's great.
Yes.
And I know the magic show, because that was
Yes,
August
and the magic
first,
show.
But that wasn't that good?
Yes,
Yeah.
and thank you.
Thank you for
Bringing-
serving the most worthy person.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was sorry I missed that, but it looked pretty cool.
It
Yeah.
was. I think the parents, or adults, enjoyed
what-
it as much as the children, yes.
And he was very good at interacting with the kids.
Yes, he was.
Got all the kids involved. And it was a good show.
Mhm.
That's nice. I saw the video of it. Okay. 6 attended the SCORE workshops for the month of July. 11 attended the Wednesday afternoon book club on July 18th. 4 attended the social media marketing workshops for July. 7 adults attended the movie night at your library, which was on the 18th. I had to cancel the medication safety program. Apparently there wasn't enough interest for that. I don't know why, but it sounded interesting to me. And 9 adults attended my first ever Lego night for adults. So that was an interesting evening, but I don't know if I'll do it again. But sorry. It was fun, I guess. And, I have little typos too. For publicity and community outreach, our August showcase is by Clawson resident Jennifer Perkins, and it's little felted things, sorry. Oh, felted. Yes, thank you. Thank you to the Friends for another wonderful outdoor concert last night in the gazebo. The Don Giblin Trio was well attended, so appreciate that. Just a reminder that Imagine Theater, you show your library card and you can get discounted movie tickets on the first Monday and third Wednesday of the month, plus free popcorn. Fall highlights have been turned in. Today and yesterday we have the Spanish Immersion Montessori Preschool visiting the library, so depending on what time we get done here, we may see a bunch of little kids running around, which is good. I have some stats for my adult summer reading program. 67 registered and 47 turned in their reading records, so that was pretty good, actually. And as I said earlier, we are not taking donations right now. We're hoping to start taking them after the sale.
Did every adult get a prize?
Maybe.
Almost. I think that's great, though. I mean,
I've been getting various feedback, but I'm always appreciative that everyone participates. So. But there's different levels of prizes. It is, a drawing and such, but I probably care too much. So. All right, director's updates. We're hearing the rumor, it's a rumor, that mail requests will start in early September, but it was just a brief mention at a meeting, so we're waiting for official word. The carpets are now cleaned. They were cleaned on Saturday, July 21st. They're all set.
were you pleased with how they came out?
Yes. Yep. It took about 4.5, 5 hours. I was glad it was kind of a rainy Saturday, so it was just, I didn't feel like, I should be outside. So me and Modernistic rocking it out on Saturday morning.
But you felt the quality
Yeah.
was good?
Yeah, very
Excellent.
good. Really nice.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Modernistic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. It's been requested that I let council know when I take time off and set my email and voicemail in out of office mode. Also, council has given all department heads a list of questions to answer so they can kind of get to know better what it is that I do. And I know, Eva, you had asked about bill totals by reason. The new system doesn't divide the fines up as granularly as the old system, so I wasn't able to get like an exact time frame. They gave me a number and then categories, and I asked for clarification on the categories. It's not really clear, but I have, so I'm going to give you a figure, but I don't know, say it's $17,481.47.
That's about what it was last time.
Of
I
unpaid.
did the report.
Yeah. I don't know if this is starting from the minute the library opened or when we had our old system up to now. I was trying to gauge because, what am I measuring from beginning to now? What is my start time? So that was a little unclear. But yeah, I couldn't find the report, so I thought maybe I gave it back to you.
You probably
You,
did.
and I'll keep looking. So anyway, they break it out by fines, special fines, manual fines, lost fines, or fees. But you had asked that, and that's what we're brat, so we'll keep poking on that one. And I don't know, as you saw when I sent out the email a few weeks ago, the June stats have now been updated, so I attached both there. So we're good on that. Patron issues, suggestions, and incidents. The Royal Director, what's up, Madeline?
Nothing. no,
Sure?
just
Okay.
paying attention.
All right, it's okay. We've been in constant communication with the director of the Royal Public Library. We're still waiting for the farmers market parking lot to close, and then once that does, then we'll start keeping in touch about, really keep in touch about next steps. If they send staff over, they may then start giving us permission to start renewing their patron cards and taking over more of their administrative stuff that usually we tell people you need to go to your home library to handle. So we're just kind of taking that one day at a time. Someone wrote in chalk on the sidewalk by our back boiler room door, Dems are evil. I don't know if that's Democrats or them as in them. So anyway, whoever did that, all right, it's there. And thank you, Eva, for the office supplies donation.
Yes.
Oh,
Seriously, greatly appreciated. The rubber bands especially.
the rubber bands.
No, serious. I'm like, look what you have rubber bands.
I brought her a bag of rubber bands from Staples, and I thought she was going to jump out of the chair.
I know, I was so excited.
Just rubber
Oh
bands.
no, you don't understand. Paper clips, rubber bands, especially those rubber bands. Oh, So thank you.
Is there anything else that should be on the wish list?
No, I mean, she
Paper clips?
She got those.
even did really, yeah, clips, binder clips. It was really Post-it notes. It was really good. Cloth wipes. So, I mean, it was like the holidays in the back room, which I really don't know what that says about us. But
Does anybody, a board's member at Staples? Because if you are, you get an email. I just got one that I can get $5 worth of free cleaning supplies. So I will be making a trip down to get Lysol wipes.
Yeah. Well, that's
Staples
nice to know.
rewards.
I didn't know they had rewards.
we're always
Who knew?
wiping everything. So, yeah, who knew? Staff updates. Our IT volunteer is moved to Wednesdays evenings right now. And then once we start back on Saturdays, he'll be back on Saturdays. He's hoping to move back to Mondays, but something has come up with the schedule.
It's only Wednesdays now?
Yeah, right now
It's
it's just
Saturday
Wednesday.
wouldn't fall.
And then he'll try to work Monday back, but I can't be too picky, just grateful
No,
that we have him
yeah.
in there. We have a staff member who continues to take some medical leave. There's still doctor's appointments going on. We're trying to work on getting some hours back in, but every week is a new week. I have had a second staff member ask to reduce their hours, so trying to work on that. And then Tina Marie Rossett has resigned as her clerk position. And Taylor Gibson will continue to be our monitor, plus taking on extra clerk duties, and her rate has been adjusted accordingly. And we have hired an additional clerk on Friday afternoon. We hired an additional clerk, Kate Malone. She'll start on September 5th to fill in some of those extra hours. So we'll see how we do.
Hopefully.
For a little.
Are you
We're a little lean.
still looking or interviewing for additional staff members?
No, we're good right now, so. But there's rumors, but as of today, we're good. I'm hearing some buzz in that background.
Before you move on, Tina was working on the new computer system, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So how is her absence going to affect you with that?
She got us up and running very, very well, and we've kind of taken the baton and running with it.
Excellent.
So, yeah,
Okay.
thank you for asking. So I still try to attend remotely circulation meetings just to hear what is going on and bombard the staff with notes and stuff like that, keep highlighting things. So we're doing okay.
Good.
We're doing okay. Thank you for asking that. That's a good question. So, that's, I guess, Tina, we're hearing is getting the swing of her new position, so that's good. We're happy with
I
that.
miss her.
Yeah.
Is she in a different library?
She's at Holiday Township Library as manager of adult services and teen services. And
Congratulations.
she's very
That's
impressive.
great.
It's very good. So
It's always
Our loves.
closer to her house.
yeah, a little
Yes.
bit closer. Yeah, a little bit closer. So. Building issues for July and August. I talked to the city engineer. about the meeting room. It's going okay, but they might open up more tiles to get more vents in there, so we continue on with that. Per the board's request, Mr. Drinkline checked the roof on August 9th, and he says it's fine. There's some fraying on a patch, but not of concern. The filters need to be cleaned with water. I guess one side was cleaned, but the whole thing needs to be cleaned, so he's going to work with DPW about who is changing the filters. We have a new heating and cooling company, so we're just trying to get that scheduled
Are
straightened
these
out.
filters cleaned on any type of schedule, or do we just wait?
Quarterly.
Okay.
Quarterly. So it was done quarterly by DPW, but now we have another new HVAC company, so we're supposed to be on a rotation, and I think they're working that out right now.
So they'll be cleaning it, not the DPW?
That I'm not sure. Mr. Drinkline said he would talk to Mr. Ballard and see if we can get that straightened out. So, how about that? The inside and outside of the windows will be cleaned in September, so I talked to our window person, and we figured that would probably be a good time. So as I said, we have a new service company for our heating and cooling. On August 1st, I found water in one of the back rooms in the boiler room. DPW came in and cleaned. We didn't know if it came from, there's an overflow drain in the boiler room, or the room that I found it in the craft closet room, if it came down from the hatch, from the roof, and came down on the floor. I wasn't sure. So they brought the shop vac over because it kind of got into some nooks and crannies. It wasn't horrible, but I needed the shop vac to suck out because I didn't want water under our cabinets. So DPW went up on the roof and they cleared out. A lot of the drains were clogged up. They don't think it came over the hatch. There wasn't evidence on the wall, so they're thinking the water came in from the overflow drain or the backflow pipe in the back room. So we're watching. Yeah, we had a really bad rain that night.
That must have been.
It was a lot of
Time of
novelty.
rain here.
Yeah, so I know, because I walked in and I'm like, water in the building. So of course I run over to
Wind and all
emergency
that, does
doors.
it? Directions and all that stuff.
It had to be a lot, especially for that backflow pipe. I mean, sometimes it burps up, but for it to roll into another room. So I don't know where this water came from, but you know me, I'm watching it. Yeah, they were fine. Yeah, I was on that floor like you wouldn't believe. There's a ballast that's burnt out in the meeting room, and they have to special order it. I don't know, we're losing a lot of light bulbs, but I'm not sure what's going on. And the bike rack has been painted, so thank you for that. It looks much, much better.
The bike rack?
Yeah, it was getting pretty rusty.
I don't know if anybody noticed it, but I was out there watering the flowers one day. I went, that thing is rusted like this far up. It looked terrible.
It was really rusty. So,
DPW.
yeah, they came
Yeah,
up there.
DPW.
So they did a good job. In our P&C account, we have $1,310.59. We did receive our penal fine revenue check from the county for $24,727.70.
Okay.
And the second part of our state aid revenue check came in, $4,367.44. So,
Are these amounts about what we had budgeted for?
yeah. So,
Yep, keep on speeding.
So the state aid report will be opening up soon, so we'll start again so that we can get our checks and the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of questions that I have months to answer. Not really months. We'll be starting soon. So that's okay. All right, I have the current ledger, and that's for the end of June 30th, 2019. Thank you.
So this is your year end?
Yeah, pretty.
Now, does this include any adjustments that we made to the budget, or is this just
I think it's
the budget as it
the
is?
budget is. And then they allowed me to put a few things on this past budget.
Right.
So I could squeeze it in before they officially close the books. So there may be something else coming for next month, but this is where they were at like a week ago. gift account ledger for April through June too. When you guys are looking past that on also. That's just one page. As I said, one of our clerks' fathers passed away, so there was a number of donations made to that, and it was really sad, but very nice that they thought of us. So we were able to get a number of large print books, thanks to their thoughtfulness.
Am I reading this correctly?
What you got, Sue?
Come on. Equipment maintenance, 1.05%.
That's not.
No, well, yeah, actually, I probably didn't put much towards it.
Just $73.21.
Yeah,
That probably for copier stuff or something?
yeah.
Okay. I
No,
just see.
There wasn't much
Wow.
towards it. We were prepared because every year's been a new year. so
Yeah, good.
Somehow it worked out.
That's
well.
good. I just thought, oh.
Mhm. Okay.
And join some more organizations.
I know. I have to find time to,
Just find some time to do that. Do that either. Everything
Yeah,
else you do.
which will,
Uh,
So according to this, you have 10% of your budget on you.
Right.
How do we feel about that?
Prepared, because you never know. I find that the last 4.5 years, I'd rather have a little bit of a cushion just because we've been blindsided so many times. So I've talked to Kristen, step on the gas a little bit more on some things. It's just kind of hard to gauge, like the building, what's going on. Like I said, with staff, I don't know what, I'm trying to stay within it, but it's just been kind of a rough summer with staff. But not complaining, grateful for the staff that I have, but just trying to get the coverage. So that one will probably seem high, or I'll probably hit that one pretty close. I'm hoping I don't go over, but I just, it's been a really busy summer. So,
Right.
I'd rather have a cushion so that I know when things like the staff or the building or other things come up, then I'm getting prepared.
So what happens to that
Just-
10%
It's ours,
that we
it's ours.
didn't
We
spend?
bank it.
Okay.
Bank it.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Whether it's carried out.
Yeah, it's ours. It's just me being, as they tease me across the street, very conservative.
You're a careful steward of
I want, it's
resource.
the residents' money. I don't want to be greasy lady with it. Okay. So unfinished business. I know I sound like a broken record. The copier review. Mr. Kingstep made some changes to the Toshiba contract. He's looking at that one. Toshiba made some adjustments to Mr. Kingstep's adjustments. I know Mr. Kingstep is reviewing their changes.
Oh, gee.
We're getting to the point where the timing might not work out and the window might close on this. I'm okay if it doesn't work out, but we'll see. I haven't gotten that it's time to renew your contract with Premier yet, and I know we haven't made a final decision quite yet. But anyway, the lawyers are going back and forth right now. So you'll see it on next month's.
So if the lawyer stuff works out, are you just gonna pull the trigger and
Well,
sign a new contract with Toshiba?
I'll contact all of you
I
and
mean,
we'll go.
if that's what you want, I think we can present an authorization now, so you don't have to wait a full month,
Right.
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion that
If
we,
it works.
I'd like to make a motion that we authorize Jenny to sign a new copier contract when it meets her requirements.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Just be prepared. I don't know how else is
Well,
down to the wire now.
when it
so.
fits for you.
Thank you. Okay.
There is
And I'll
any
keep you
further
posted.
discussion on
That's okay.
having her.
I think it's most reasonable.
Thank you.
It's the most effective way to get it done.
All right. Thanks.
That way, if it comes about before the next meeting, you can
Okay.
get it in motion.
Get it going. All right. John is
Because
on.
your contract is up with Premier, right?
Yeah, it's coming, it's usually around the end of August to early
Beginning of
September. Yeah, so John's on vacation. When I was talking to him, he said he'd do me a favor, take a look while he's doing his vacation things. Thank you.
The motion's been made and seconded.
Right.
Call a vote.
It's been moved and seconded that we authorize Jenny to sign for a new Toshiba when the lawyer's papers have been settled. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you. All right, new business. So the gift committee met. I don't know if it would be best just to review everything, and then once we meet with Mike next month to kind of decide what will fit or not. So I will go through everything, and then I guess we can kind of figure out what's going on. So I met with Elizabeth Bullock and Aaron Psyche Brown and Paula Kelly, and Elizabeth suggested many times that way I also work with civic groups also to help kind of supplement some of the spending. She had that suggestion on a few areas, so that was pretty good.
Can you expound on that? I
Yeah.
don't understand
No,
what
no.
she wants to get out of them.
So, right, like, Rotary sometimes makes donations. Well, I go and speak, and they'll give like a check for speaking. So she just wondered, as I was going through, and because there's a few book sets that I would like, she was wondering if maybe in order to make the request even larger, that I maybe talk to other civic groups within the community to kind of supplement that even more. And I'll explain as we go along. The first thing is we need to update our Native American youth book collection. And so Kristen had asked that perhaps we could, she found a series that she likes, it's called The First Peoples of North America. And Kristen is asking, they have several volumes that Kristen just would like to purchase 12 of them. It's a 21 volume set, but Kristen would like 12 volumes for approximately $400. So the group reviewed it, and this is what it
This is
like.
coming out of the gift fund.
This is all gift fund. This is all
I,
gift fund.
I'm cool
The
with
group thought we should buy all 21 volumes. Kristen and I don't agree with that, just because, go, man.
Is this something that we don't have already?
Right, what we had, I mean, we do, but what we had, we'd like to have the collection more updated. We had several sets that were a little bit dated, so we've been kind of adjusting the collection. We'd like to get something more current.
So this is nationwide?
Yes, it covers a variety of tribes or Native American.
Interesting.
So Kristen has picked out, I believe, 12 she would like. The group thought we should get all 21 volumes, but some of it, I don't know.
I didn't realize.
She felt comfortable with 12.
But I go back to the same old, my Ariel America Smithsonian. They mentioned so many tribes I've never heard of. But if you go nationwide, depending geographically, temperature-wise, there's so many I've never heard of, and we then Google to find out
Right.
that, most people think 15, 20, maybe even 30 tribes. There's
Oh, it's
hundreds,
huge.
really, truly.
well, and I think it's a good idea to update our series because people become a lot more sensitive to First Nations rather, compared to some of the books in the 70s.
Right, and that's right. I mean, it's stuff from early
I think it's an
2000s.
excellent
So
idea.
if we were to purchase 12 volumes, it would be approximately $400. The gift committee suggested that we purchase the 21 volumes at $670. Also because of space, 12 would actually work a little bit better. So our recommendation, Kristen and mine, is 12 volumes for approximately $400. I'll just keep going so you can, but what's going on? The next thing is large print books. Again, Elizabeth asked if perhaps I could talk to civic groups to help offset the cost of that. I said I'm working with the Friends of the Library. I put that in my Friends budget to help me with large print books, and the Friends have always helped with that, so I think that covers it. I requested $300. The committee requested that I spend $500 depending upon the cost of the other requests. But again, the friends are helping me with that, and we have a number of private donations coming in, unfortunately, because of people's passings or celebrations. Large print seems to be an area.
May I ask what section, do you happen to know the numbers for the Native American?
It is, I think, the 900s. I don't have the exact read. Yeah, 900. Sorry, I had to walk through the aisle in my head. So that's that. The other request that was made was a laptop, including a mouse, a stand, and a bit of a scanner. Because the circulation desk is getting so much busier, we need a third computer up there. The Circ system, the new Circ system that we have, doesn't require a license, that it can go onto any computer, and we don't have to pay extra for it. The good thing would be a laptop, so that we could, if we get busy up there, we can just bring the laptop up there and plug everything in and go. But then also, more and more of the staff's work is requiring computer work, and we only have 2 staff computers for about 8 people, and sometimes that gets a lot of jockeying.
Would they be able to use it for staff and?
Correct,
Circ
right, it would have MS Office on it, a mouse, and so we could use it for 2 things in one, the staff back room for their projects, and then if need be, up at the Circ desk. Elizabeth asked about security. Obviously, once we got the crowd under control and the circulation activities were done, we would take the laptop back with us. It would not be sitting out there.
And what are we talking about?
Sure, the total cost, well, I didn't include the mouse. They thought I should get a mouse, which was a good recommendation. So the cost prior to the mouse is about $1,817.36. A mouse costs $10.69.
For a laptop.
It's got Office on it. We needed something kind of sturdy and light, because eventually too we want to take it out on the stacks to help us with collection development.
I think it's a great idea.
So it'd have a scanner, where we scan the books under. We could attach that, a mouse, then the laptop. And then, like I said, then a staff member could use it on their desk too. Although I have a very diplomatic staff, it gets kind of, you have to almost make reservations sometimes back there on those computers.
How do you feel about this idea?
Good. It would help. We're getting, especially if we do start getting more Royal patrons in.
I have a question on, you said you have 2 computers in the back room and the number of staff members sometimes have to wait. Would it be out of line to get another computer just dedicated for the staff?
The tricky part is if we get an actual computer, finding where we're going to plug it in for the internet. If we have a laptop, it's more portable, it can pick up the Wi-Fi,
Okay.
and they can move it over to their.
I really like the idea. I'm surprised that I hadn't thought of it earlier, because,
Well,
I mean, truly, you could come in here.
right. The
and-
thing is, the new Circ system has allowed us to be more mobile and portable with it, and we don't have to pay an extra license. The holdup with the old system and why we didn't get that third computer is paying for an extra license, but this is unlimited. You can have them loaded on. So,
Is one enough?
yes, for now. Yeah, for now, definitely. And we'll see how it goes, but that's the other thing. The other request that was made was we need, at some point, new circulation scanners. Sometimes they're missing. They're old. They're not horrible, but they're getting older and they don't always catch the barcodes. Also, we're not doing it right now, but eventually we're going to need scanners that are going to need to read people's barcodes off of their phones. More and more it's happening. Yes, right now you're required to have your actual library card. That policy will stay in place, but somewhere down the road.
This is truly just going to be it in the future.
Right, it's not happening.
Thumbprint and our iris read, and that's it.
So is that one pressing? No, but I thought I'd put it out there because on occasion, I mean, I have a really good, cautious staff, but on occasion things do get missed.
No, was this a suggestion from the gift committee?
All
or
of
it's
these
just
were
that
mine.
vice
They're
versa?
all hers to the gift committee.
Yes, the gift committee did not have any suggestions for
Okay,
me.
well,
Did they have a response?
asked for just 4 scanners. They thought I should get 5, one for my office, but, you know, on occasion I need to run in and scan books for patrons, but usually I can bump someone off and do it.
And you kind of need the exercise run effect.
I do actually, because I need my
You gotta
steps.
fit that.
If I don't hit my 10, that's 10,000.
I will march next to my bed to make sure.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm
Yeah.
at 9,000.
I would like a picture of
That
that.
is
Yes.
just.
That would be interesting.
That would be very sweet.
I'm doing it too, Jen. I'm
Oh, yeah,
feeling the pain.
okay, thank you. I just, like, I look ridiculous, but I'm hitting those 10,000, so help me. So, 5 scanners is $795. I'm fine with 4. I know the point that the committee made is that we should stay in sync with all of our technology, but my priority is more the staff and the CERC scanners.
Well, and also the technology changes so quick. When
Right.
you update all your technology in
Right.
18 months, there might be.
You have to
necessary-
update it all.
Right,
you
so-
know,
Maybe even
before.
6 months.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, if worse comes to
So
worse, I
I
should
should go
just
with the
put it in my hand. I recommended 4 at $636. The final thing are library cards. I requested 1,000 more library cards at $602. The committee recommended that I purchase 2,500 library cards at $802. They felt that was a better cost savings. We're down to about 1,000 library cards. We bought 2,500. We've gone through about 1,500. So we're moving through them pretty quick. Obviously, we bought them in, 16, 17. So, I mean, it's not flying, but it's a good pace. TLN hasn't told us yet. We have to get rid of the older cards, but... So and again, this isn't huge pressing. I'm just trying to get ready since we're down to a little under 1,000 cards left.
Do you know how many library cards are out there?
That's what I
That's
was
gonna
just
be
going
my
to
I was just
ask.
gonna ask.
All
Yeah.
total, I'm working on the annual report. Last year, the number was about 5,400 and something.
Oh,
over.
5,000.
Uh-huh.
And we think 1,000 of those are the new cards.
Oh, that I don't know of how many are the new cards. I could ask
Well,
TLN if they could
well,
tell me how
Because
many.
how many cards do you think we have total?
She thinks there's about
5,000?
Right,
And
and
then
then we're flopping, right, so far there's probably about 1,500 in the system now that's been either added or switched out. So with new people, we're issuing more and more new cards, definitely the population is increasing.
When a person is using their old card,
Mhm.
is anything said?
Yes,
Okay.
and I get a variety of responses, pretty much from don't take my Baba away from me, I'm not ready to let it go, to yes, let's switch this out, so, which is fine, we just tell them the day is coming, you can hang on to it.
Well, and there are services that aren't available to them.
And
like
that's
the
what we
old
tell them
card.
too, right,
You can't get the magazines on your phone without it.
right.
Hey, watch it, buddy. I've been reading Psychology Today online. I know all about you.
They write that down?
Really, for people to read?
So do you think it makes sense, since we have only gotten like 1,500 cards, do you think it makes sense to get 2,500 if we're eventually going to reach
Right.
a 5,000 limit?
Yeah, I think probably, definitely, that would be
And the
A good
difference
way.
in the cost was?
200.
200,
Exactly.
for another 1,500
100
cards.
So the committee felt that would be better. Overall, the committee suggested cutting back on juvenile and large print books if needed.
Why?
Also, just so that we could focus on the laptop and scanners and library cards. Also, it would be good to secure funds from friends and civic groups. That point Elizabeth made a lot. And give committee asked just about future plans. So I said I would keep in touch with them how things would work out.
I think we should implement every one of your suggestions, and I think it should not cut into the large print books or the juvenile people.
Well, up here, they're asking for,
More.
they requested $300, but the committee requested $500.
Oh, for large print.
For
Yeah.
large print, and then down here it says that they want.
If you're
Right.
gonna cut
If you have
it.
to
Right,
cut,
if you're gonna
you
cut,
know, But
But
right.
you don't have to cut.
you don't, I
Friends
don't
are-
think it's,
Well, friends have been
We've got plenty of them.
awesome.
If you really need the large print books, we have the friends that'll step into the breach.
No.
and
Yeah.
And the
Really
gift.
and true.
And the
And
gift.
if the board and feel I need to talk to the other civic groups, I will. I know they have things going on in
I
there.
think you have enough right now, unless the civic group requests your
Right, like,
lovely company and brilliant,
Rotary,
scintillating
so.
speeches,
Yeah.
then I think that you're,
or Rotary.
I think you're doing it.
Do you already have something planned for September on your wish list of friends?
For money requests, for programming, then I'll be asking for October from the friends, but September I'm covered because it's free. The speakers are all volunteer.
No, I meant, do you have
At the
a
September
wish list for
meeting.
September's?
No, other
So
than programming.
just, you know, don't hold back.
Right,
It's not like, I mean, that's the whole point of the Friends in the first place, to not only volunteer, you know, to be there to help, but financial is our
To give you
main
more wiggle
objective.
room,
Right.
yeah.
No, and it's great. The friends are definitely growing and exploring and doing their programming too. Like the concerts have been awesome, so very grateful for that too.
I guess my feeling is, the gift committee has recommended, based on your suggestions,
Sure.
things to purchase. In my personal opinion, I think we should make a motion and purchase the items that have been listed and get it in motion so that we, you know, we have the money. That's not a problem.
Well, did you say there were 4 items on your list there?
Yeah.
Is there anybody that objected to any of the
Kristen's book,
items?
large
And
print,
Native American.
scanner.
Oh, large print.
Sorry, there's 5. I didn't put
Large
them
print
5.
books, the laptop.
The laptop, the scanners,
The
and
scanner and the
library
library
cards.
Well,
Oh, cards, okay.
Sorry.
I would like to make a motion to implement all the suggestions on the wish list and with 4 scanners instead of 5.
Great, thank you.
And with a larger amount of library cards rather than the smaller amount, 2,500 instead of 1,000, is that correct?
Yes.
That's my motion.
Yeah.
And then large print, I requested 300, they suggested 500.
I would stay with the 5.
Okay.
And you said,
I mean, that would make more sense.
Do you have room on your shelves for it?
Yeah, we've been circulating them, and plus it's a very active collection, so there's always seems to
It
be.
is very active. The turnover on that shelf is quite surprising.
All right.
So, which is great.
Say that
I would like to make a motion that we implement all the suggestions on the list with the 4 scanners instead of 5 and 2,500 library cards instead of 1,000.
Kristen's 12 volumes.
And this is,
Including Christian's suggestion of 12 volumes for the Native American, juvenile Native American history, and also that
the laptop.
that we go to 500 instead of 300 for large print books.
Thank you. Obviously, I'll hang tight till next month.
and this is all from the gift.
Yes, it's all from the gift fund, and anything else that she needs to request, she can perhaps go to the Friends.
Sure.
But for right now, this is the gift fund. It's really our first or biggest attempt to implement some suggestions, and this is the reason that the fund is there. I think we should cover all the suggestions for right now.
I think all people donating for the gift fund would be very pleased.
So, they seem like it.
All right, it has been, do we have a second to that?
I'll second it.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded that we abide by the recommendations of the gift committee and Jenny, that we purchase the 12 Native American books, $500 for the large print books, the laptop, and 4 scanners. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
All right,
I
thank
do
you.
have one question
And then I
that
have
I
a
forgot to put in my
follow-up comment.
my suggestion.
Please.
The mouse, if it's only $10 and why not, and if it's helpful to anybody, why not get the mouse
Okay.
too?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Oh, I thought we were
I
going
assume
with
that
that.
was in the.
I assume
When
that
it's not the amount,
$10.
$10.69.
All right, and like I said,
We're going with that.
obviously, talk to Mike,
That's
because PNC
included.
does not have everything in the account
Yeah.
that we need to make this happen, so. we'll
We'll
talk to
make
Mike.
that happen.
Right, so that will happen in September.
Do you need to make a motion for transfer of funds to authorize you guys to?
I think Mike needs to talk to us,
Okay.
so. what,
We won't be able to do that until we talk to Mike.
right, I
Okay.
think there's some tweaking that's going to
And
take place.
Mike is coming in September.
So I know, but I can get
That's good.
everything ready in the
If
week.
Mike can't make it, you guys can make an
Sure.
transfer
And then-
happen. Okay, we'll wait and see
I think he
if
just
he's
wanted to
available.
talk to us. Yeah, he's available. I already talked to him. It's a go
Okay.
for September. The final thing is the Michigan Library Association Conference is coming up. That's from October 17th to the 19th.
Where is it this year?
Novi. So
So you're gonna go?
I'm gonna try to go. Kristen will be out of town, so I'll be the chick in charge of the library, and I will try to go. We're still trying to figure out staff scheduling to make sure we're loaded up enough. I'll go on one day. I won't go for the whole time. And the one-day pass, if we can get the schedule figured out where everyone is at, is $160. If for some reason I can't figure out, I can't get enough staff lined up for me to go the one day, then it's $185. So not a huge difference. Like I said, we're trying to move it around so that I can at least try to go on the first day, October 17th. We're also looking at the schedule to see which meetings and talks I can go to so we can get the biggest bang for our buck of covering both what would be of interest to Kristen, since I'll be playing the role of Kristen, what would be of interest to me.
No, this is budgeted under your professional costs?
It is, yeah, it is. So I'll let you know. Like I said, we're just, now that we're bringing in staff and staff is adjusting their hours, it's kind of a little moving things around, but the goal is to at least get me there one day.
Would it be beneficial to you to be able to attend the 2 days if it was?
Staff-wise, that would be too much time to be away. So Kristen's going to be gone for a while, so I need to be here. So yes, in a way, yes, but usually a lot of the big stuff is on the first day, so I can do it. But if I see something here or there, then I guess I'll come back to you guys and see about a 2-day pass. Maybe I can dip out and attend something. Novi's not too far, obviously.
Right. That's something that you have to report across the street.
That I'm
Would you be
going.
going?
Yeah, I would probably let them, make everyone aware that I had exited the building and that I would be back, and therefore, so, but that's fine. It's fine. It's a courtesy. So I'll keep you posted on that, but the goal is to have Blair Memorial Library represented at the Michigan Library Conference, since it is in Novi, and usually it's in other parts of the state, so it's very nice.
Copper Harbor.
Yep, exactly.
Copper
So-
Harbor would be wonderful.
Oh my
It would be
gosh.
tough-
yeah.
tougher to get to.
We might as well just go all the way.
Yeah, yeah,
The
you know,
roads
there are
are-
people that come down from UP to this. It's kind of cool from all parts of the state to talk to people.
And all of their miscellaneous different problems.
Yes, it is pretty good, so, compare doors and stuff like that, so. Okay, that's what I have going on. Any public, thoughts, feelings, emotions, things you want to share? It was a good summer, busy summer.
I have a picture of a library in Switzerland.
Oh,
Our son is over there.
nice.
Zoomed in on the library. And this one's for you, Mom.
Aw.
Thanks.
Very sweet.
It is fun to visit different libraries, no matter where you go. To me, if they have a library, then they're good with me. No matter how, they might not have a traffic light, but they have a library.
I was in Pittsburgh, and they have a branch right downtown, and it's directly across from a transit station, a bus station. And when I went in, they have big signs pointing directly to the restrooms, because apparently it's used for the restroom as much as it is as a library. They even have baskets of donated supplies from hotels.
The
So,
toiletries.
yeah, the toiletries, and they have baskets along the wall that are filled with them.
So that people can use them.
It's weird. It's weird. And then they have like a gate at the children's area, so you can't get into the children's area without an adult seeing you and pushing a button to let you in.
Oh, nice.
It's like an accordion gate. You could get through it if you really wanted to. But
It's nice to visit libraries.
it's interesting. Interesting, we all have different challenges.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
So,
Are there any other wishes that you had on your list that you didn't present to the district at all?
no, thank you, that's
Okay.
everything.
So you're going to try to schedule 2 a year?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to make a motion that we close the meeting at 9:53.
What?
I'll
Well
second
done.
that.
Well done.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we close this meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay.